Hello, I'm Richard Murdoch. I don't know if you've watched what's happening in the world of Indiana, but you need to. I'm really delighted to be on Legal Insurrection's site here because I know many of you who go to this site routinely want to see the United States Senate become more conservative. I'm the state treasurer of Indiana, and 1 year ago today I announced that I was going to take on a huge challenge by trying to remove one of the longest standing Republican senators in the United States Senate, and of course that is Indiana Senator Dick Lugar. He's been in office now 36 years. Once upon a time, he was a pretty conservative guy, but that was a long time ago. It wasn't but a few months ago that MSNBC deemed him President Barack Obama's favorite Republican. He got that nickname because he's continued to assist President Obama in moving agenda items that would shift this country to the left. He was the first Republican to come out to support Elena Kagan for the U.S. Supreme Court, the second to come out to support Sonia Sotomayor, even before there was a single congressional hearing. As we like to say in Indiana, it's time. Senator Lugar, for all his noble service over the last 50 years, has contributed a great deal, but it's time. I'm running for the United States Senate because I believe the Constitution matters. I believe we need to get back to a more conservative outlook in the United States of America, and because I want this country to be a place where 10-year-olds can be inspired. You know, just the other day it was February 20th. It was a very special day for me because on February 20th we celebrated the 50th anniversary of the space flight of John Glenn. I was 10 years old when that happened, and I remember the day like it was yesterday. I remember that day because on that day as a 10-year-old I decided I wanted to be an astronaut. Now you may think that's humorous, you know, every 10-year-old wants to be an astronaut, but no, I did. I changed everything I was doing. I became a good student. I started studying math and science. The summer I graduated from high school, Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, and the talk in the world of science was about the rocks that he had picked up and about the origin of the universe. And because of that, I moved from college on to graduate school and became a geologist. I worked hard. I actually had a 4.0 in graduate school, and I did that so that I might one day proudly fill out an application to NASA, and I did, and I sent it off, and years later I'm still waiting to hear. Why do I bring that point up? Because I was inspired to study, to work hard, to become a geologist. I spent 31 years in the energy business subsequently. I've had a great life and a great career. Never imagined I would get in politics or run for the Senate. But I tell you the story to ask you this question. What inspires a 10-year-old today? What is our country doing that would cause a 10-year-old to say, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to do something so dramatic, so interesting, that it's going to give me a foundational base that will last for the rest of my life. Ronald Reagan used to say, this city on the shining hill was what all of the world should aspire to become, and I still believe that's true. When we have a president like Barack Obama, and we have those in the U.S. Senate, especially as Republicans, who help him take this country in a course of entitlement, where instead of seeking excellence, we're seeking mediocrity, I think it's time for change. I'm running for the United States Senate because I want to be part of that change. You know, I've had the great experience over the last year to meet some truly influential Americans. Jim DeMint, Mike Lee, Pat Toomey, people who are absolutely dedicated to bring a more conservative point of view to the United States Senate. I want to be there to help them. We've got 76 days until the election day, till primary day here in Indiana. 10 weeks before the primary, a 36-year incumbent went on TV and went on radio across Indiana to launch his negative attacks against me. If you wonder if we have a chance, there's your answer. Dick Lugar is scared to death. 6 years ago, he didn't even have a Democrat run against him in the general election. And this time, we're poised to win in a primary. If you want to take the U.S. Senate from the mushy middle of Republican politics to a more conservative point of view, please check out our website, richardmurdoch.com. And Murdoch is spelled M-O-U-R-D-O-C-K. I appreciate your interest in conservatism. I appreciate your interest in the Tea Party and in, yes, legal insurrection if need be, that we move this country back to a more conservative basis. We're all about standing up for the Constitution. We're going to get that done. We're going to make America, we're going to make the Constitution relevant, We're going to make the U.S. Senate more conservative. With all that said, again, go to richardmurdoch.com. If you can help us with a contribution, we would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for being involved. We're going to win.